Question: do you think these problems are just limited to high school girls? Um,
No, as a recent graduate of Central State University, located in Wilberforce, Ohio, was really my first experience with living with girls in a dorm room, 100 or more young ladies, and the issue to me is even worse. I've seen worse issues in college than in high school. Because in high school, basically, you go to school, you have your issues basically at school. And then when you go home, everyone's away from each other. The worst that will happen is I'm on the phone three-way and we're talking about somebody else. But at college, you're actually living with each other. So if I have an issue with you or if a girl has a problem with another girl, all she has to do is go to her room. And that causes more freedom for face-to-face confrontations, fights, and people getting hurt.
what did you see and what did you experience in college?
Wow, my freshman year, the problem really centered around guys. That was like the main focus. Our freshman dorm was right next to a male freshman dorm. And you have in between what is called the block. That's where everyone hung out. And young men, just want to just go and flirt with the girls or whatever. A guy might talk to a girl in room 104 and then hang out that night. And then late that night, go to a girl that lives in room 105. And of course you have roommates. There were two to a room. So someone would say, hey, the guy that left your room was just in my room with my roommate. And so now that girl feels like, oh, wow, he's playing me. But instead of confronting the young man, they'll go to the woman. And that happened all the time. It was the same story every time. And basically that was the issues, just men. And I've seen girls, sororities are the big thing on campus, wanting to join a sorority. And I saw people, and I've seen girls try to mess up reputations of other girls so they won't get picked up to join these sororities just because they felt like they might take my spot or they might have a better chance of getting picked up. So that, backstabbing type thing went on. But the main thing was about men on campus and trying to be the one girl that's with this guy, fighting over guys.
Wow. You would think these older, more mature women,
Exactly.
that they would stop some of that pettiness, but
Exactly.
you say boys is an issue. What other issues did you see on between women, young ladies, college campus? What other issues did you see that were causing them to have problems in their relationships?
Just fitting in, and there would be like a young lady who was kind of like a nobody in high school. You come to college with a clean slate. Really no one knows you except maybe 3 or 4 people. And you try to change your ways, try to be the popular girl now, and then another person will kind of front you out. Like, oh, you were a nobody back in high school. Why are you trying to be somebody here? And they would try to keep their reputation up for being the it girl. So then that's another issue. People come to college and try to start fresh and start over or be something they're not. And you can easily tell that. And just the insecurity comes out. They're just trying to be something that they always wanted to be and thought they can do it starting over in college. So that's another issue I see women go through. Also, just the materialistic thing. That was a great thing. I personally fell victim to that. Freshman year, not spending money on books that you need just to look good for the first party, the off-campus college party that the alphas are throwing, or the cues, and